very important day. We're gonna cheat and skin some chickens today. We put this on live chat. Hello, Kathy. Welcome in. We're gonna harvest some roosters today. I'm too lazy to pluck them, so today's gonna be a day of just skinning them. They're already headless, so YouTube can't bitch about that. Probably let you guys look at the live chickens instead of the dead ones. Probably don't want to see them. Maybe I should just pluck it. It's not as horrible as I thought it was going to be. Probably make some nice ties, fishing ties. Why? Not ties, why? Gore was helping me do a bunch of these, but he had more chores to do, so. I have a cold setting in. Well, it's coming along. That's how far we are. This worked out pretty good with the molting. Change it so I can see chat. Man, Brahmas, you're noisy. Well, we're getting there. A lot of crazy stuff on the tubes lately. That Leroy Truth arrest was pretty crazy. Uh-oh, he's got her. Welcome to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube today. And Sable and Ray just went live. Yeah, it does beat the drama, Kathy, you're right. We're almost there. I'm not going to take the wings this time. I got too many to do. Get these legs off here. I really don't see much on a chicken foot to eat. I don't know why people bother with that. Got a little more to go. It's about a 5-pound chicken, 4-pound chicken, sorry. My dad hung him on the clothesline. There you go, blind. Leghorn, Rhode Island red. Thanks for dropping in, you guys. I gotta get the guts out of this thing now. What did I do with my knife? What did I do with the knife? Oh, there it is. Man, Rooster, you got a lot of fat on you. There you go, have some rooster, guys. man. What's up, Tommy? Treble hook number 2, or 3-piece square sponge. Catfish bait. Yeah, I don't have anywhere to fucking catfish though, that's what sucks. Alright, I gotta take this one in and wash it off. And we got another one here to do. I'd have some really good lynx bait if we had lynx around here. Pressure cooked carp. You're gonna harvest tree rats? You can harvest them now, Blind. You need to get your troops, man. It's the killing fields out here. A couple more to go. Smoking time, there you go. I got 3 more I got to do. Yeah, a little bit, adjust your focus, just a little bit. These are definitely worth the harvest though. So far it's been 4 and 5 pound chickens. I should say roosters. I should quit saying chickens. These Brahma crosses really turned out to be big birds. I think this would freak the chickens out, man, and they'd want to get in their coop right away, but they're so curious, they want to stay out and see what's happening. I don't know if they realize what's going on or not. I honestly don't think they do. It's a lot easier when the bodies are still warm though, I'll tell you that. Hey Chevy, welcome in. Right? But as you can see, the Easter eggers are still around. There's one up on the fence, sitting there. And the Brahmas are still hanging out. They're crazy. Some of these feathers would be killer for jewelry or fly tying. I bet they'd work really well. Can't believe I suckered myself into plucking these things. Guaranteed the last two I'm going to skin. Next time I'm going to plan this better. And I'm going to take them out before I feed them. So I don't got to empty the craw out. I wished I could, Sunfish. I really wished I could. This is when it's good to have a party. Roll a couple joints and pass the chicken around with the joint. Be like, here, pluck a chicken, smoke a joint. Ah. This is when you wish you had a plucking machine. You harvested one of your toms last weekend. Now you just have blue slate turkeys. Damn, Sunfish. I wouldn't want to pluck that one either. Hey, Bouncer, welcome in. A grandma or great aunt always works for me to do the plucking. Yeah. I don't have any of those. I don't even have a mother. She's long gone. I wished I did though. Bouncer says I don't mind a little plucking now and then. Sunfish says I thought I smelled something fishy. Man, what a mess. At least in the end, the amount of meat is worth it. That's the only good thing. Man, those young Brahmas won't shut up. They're driving me insane. Let's take a walk. Hey Brandon, welcome in. Yeah, that's for you, kitty. Sucks, man. I'm getting a cold and my nose keeps running like a bitch. We still got one brown the hen out here eating. She don't want to coop up. We got one up on the fence over there. No idea what it's doing. No idea where it belongs either. Hell, it's getting hard to see now. Should have went vertical and we could have had some fun with trolls. Vertical mode seems to bring them in all the time. I think we can lock that one up pretty soon. All we got left on that one is the gut and the wings. We got another one here. The headless roux. Maybe this will distract the raccoons and I'll have a good place to shoot at them now. You're still out here, Jesus Christ. You go coop up. Alright, let's go coop these guys up. Gotta figure out where this chicken goes. Ladies, I'm coming. Good night, ladies. I just realized where you belong. You don't belong in there. You can stay there for the night. No notifications? Yeah. It happens. Thanks for dropping in, Leslie, Mama Cookie. It's nothing important. We're just harvesting some roosters. And the cats are feasting on the leftovers. I wasn't going to pluck any of these. I was just going to skin them. And I don't know, for some reason I got carried away and started plucking them. It's not too horrible with the body still warm. You rehome your roosters, Leslie? We pretty much eat everything. I don't like the grocery store, especially the prices for the quality of food. and I prefer venison to beef. So, kind of works out. And since the birds are big, I don't mind the work. I hear ya. I mean, all the little tricks they say about the eggs, I haven't found to be true. The pointy ones are male, the round ones are females. I've tried that a couple times. It doesn't seem to work out. It always ends up, I get what, whatever hand's dealt to me, I get. It doesn't seem that I can improve it by trying to utilize that method. The willer water I use, there's definitely a big advantage to that. You get a lot more growth and the birds are a lot healthier using it. A lot of people use it themselves. And after seeing what it does for the animals, I'm thinking about doing it myself. If I gut these on camera, YouTube will probably have a fit. They seem to be blowing it up about every little thing now. Every small thing is a problem. Man, you hear those little Brahmas still in there making noise? God, they're so noisy. After I get this one, I gotta slack for a little while. These cramps are destroying me. What would be cool is to breed a featherless chicken. That would be awesome. Well, I'm awfully glad I learned how to do all this when I was young. Otherwise, it would really suck. There you go, kitties. I'll tell you what I got on the agenda, Bouncer. I've got some chicken soup, venison stew, blueberry and strawberry waffles, a turkey, and I think that's all my choices that I have. I gotta take the guts out of 2 of them. I got 1 more to go. I'm gonna slack off for a little while and pay attention to chat. Last rooster. Got 2 roosters to gut, 1 to pluck. And right now, no raccoons in sight so far. Police, also known as bipolar bacon babies with badges, got ya. Hey George, good to see ya. Hope you're doing well too. We're just harvesting some roosters. Trying to increase our quail population. almost time to start putting up some deer where we empty the freezer. Oh, did I say fuck the DMCA? If I didn't, I will now. Fuck the DMCA. They shut down all the pirating streams on the internet now for UFC. It sucks. It sucks bad. Nobody's going to pay $85, $89 to watch that crap. At least not all the poor people I know. But tonight should be a good fight. Too bad I have to miss it. I am curious to see, though, who ends up winning. Right, George? There is nothing to watch now. Can't watch any of the sports. Used to be able to watch all the boxing pay-per-views, the jiu-jitsu matches, the UFC, the PFL, all that. Now nothing. They shut down all those servers abroad. It's insanity. I'm sure, give it a couple months, somebody will figure something out. Might have to aim a satellite dish again and, you know, watch DirecTV or watch Dish Network. Just have to hack the EEPROM card like before. Although there's been a hack out for DirecTV for the last, God, 8 years. You know, the one that's unhackable. George says, I used to watch too. I no longer receive them, right? Bouncer says, here, smell this. It cures boredom. Yeah, I know, George. I've been looking for a side group somewhere that still covers the fights. I haven't seen anybody who has them live, but I have found a guy in Russia who puts them up after the event. But that's the only thing I've found so far. Oh, poor kitty. All the roosters are picked up now. The old man picked them up. Sucks, don't it, buddy? Well, the Brahmas finally shut up a little bit, believe it or not. Trying to talk Nova into building a coop so he has some eggs to eat. George says, how many have you dispatched? 5 tonight, George. George has gone to the other side. We took out 5 roosters today, George. I was just going to skin them, pressure cook them, make chicken soup. And then I started plucking them, so I've got 1 skinned and I've got 3 plucked. And I'm debating on if I'm going to pluck this 4th one. I'm just kind of screwing off now because the cramps are getting to me. So if they settle down, then I'll finish plucking. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skin it. But I'm debating plucking it. The roosters have been worth it, George. They've all been between 4 and 5 pounds, so definitely worth doing. These Brahma crosses got a lot bigger than I thought they would. Bouncer says I was tugging on my rooster and it sneezed. I've been tugging that old rooster forever. There you go, Bouncer. They say love grows where the rooster goes. And nobody knows like Marie. Rooster makes delicious soup and pulled barbecue chicken. Yeah, this should be pretty tender, Bouncer. These birds are only 8 months old, so. Go away, kitty. You're not getting this. Roasted rooster is great when they're young. Oh, man. This last one's going to give me nothing but problems. I think 4 was my limit. Between my back and my neck, it's kicking my ass now. I should have thought this out a little better and moved everything over into the light where I could actually see. That would have been helpful, but I didn't imagine it was going to take me this long. But I should have known it was going to take a long time, being old. Everything slows down. Oh, man. This is way easier than a duck still, so I shouldn't be complaining. Never plucked a duck that was easy. At least not yet. Should have got a plucking machine from China before the tariffs went up. Quail are so much easier to pluck. So are pheasants. At least I think so. It looked like I had a fight with my bedroom pillow. My grandma was older than me. Well, my grandma was older than I am now, and she was twice as fast as me. Oh. All right. My chat disappeared again. Bouncer says pheasants aren't worth cleaning in my opinion, but grouse are. George says, hell no, I'm hungry. Bowl of frosted flakes or some barbecue some chicken in there. Air fryer. Y'all ever try Stumpy barbecue sauce? Never heard of it, George. Blind says, it's except barbecue cereal. Wow. Well, guys, we're stuck now. In the darkness, my knife fell somewhere around here. It's too dark to see. I don't know if I buried it under the feathers or it's in the leaves, but without a light, I'm not going to find it. So soon I'm going to call it, and I got to go charge up a headlight and come back and finish taking the guts out of them. Everyone take care. I'll be around again. All right, take care, George. Good to see ya. Hey, Kim. Good to see ya. Hey, Jason. What's happening? Stumpy is all right. I've never heard of that before. Bouncer's eating corned beef and eggs. Oh, awesome, Bouncer. I love corned beef. My favorite corned beef is making Reuben sandwiches. Thanks for hanging out, Kathy. Ruins are good. Reubens? Oh. Yeah, I like them, man. I like them homemade, so you can stack hella corned beef on there. Put the cheese on both sides of the bun. Throw in the sauerkraut. Forget that sauce, man. I don't like it with the fucking French Island or Thousand Island, whatever kind of sauce. Jason says, yep, Kathy and Blind Straight and Bouncer and Mama Cookie. Reuben was my cellmate's name. I ain't eating no Reuben. Blind says, make your own sauerkraut. Yeah, no kidding, Blind. Jason says, use horseradish for the sauce. I like them plain, Jason, without any sauce on them. I like it just corned beef, the Swiss cheese, and the sauerkraut. On pumpernickel. It's easy to make sauerkraut. Yeah, it is, Blind. Damn cold. American Swiss, yeah, you can keep that, Blind. Bouncer says I make wine instead, a blood purifier. Garlic does a pretty good job of that, man. I still haven't found anybody else that makes bread and buttered eggs. How'd it go today, Jason? Not bad, man. We got some roosters butchered up. Quail are all doing good. Tomorrow we're doing a trade for some other quail. And yeah, that's about it. It's almost time to go hunting and put some venison in the deep freeze. Fill up for another year of meat. Last time I went in the grocery store, they want almost $7 for a pound of ground beef. That's ridiculous, man. How can people afford to eat? Bouncer says got plenty of pickled eggs on hand right now. Yeah, but what kind of pickled eggs, Bouncer? Do you have bread and butter pickled eggs? Mama Cookie says, how's Hag doing? About the same. Not real well. Not real well, Mama Cookie. I wish they just put her on oxygen already. That would make it so much easier. Bouncer says, fuckhead Trump, oh, Blind said, fuckhead Trump took the tariffs off of some food, I heard. That's cheap. It's $9.99 to $11.99 a pound here. Jason says, well, that's good because SHTF, if they take away Social Security next month. Yeah, no doubt, Jason. Bouncer says spiced pickled eggs. Okay. I made a bunch of bread and butter, like sweet pickles. I did a bunch of bread and butter eggs because I haven't seen it anywhere else. I searched the internet and couldn't find it. And they turned out really good. $8.88 a pound up by blind for beef. That's ridiculous, man. Chicken's cheap as hell. I don't know. I did not look at the chicken prices in the store. I just caught the price of beef because they had a big sign that said sale, like it was some great deal. And then when I looked at it, I'm like, that ain't a deal. I get 10 pounds of chicken quarters for $4.80. Sweet. Welcome in, dirty game birds. I wonder which kind of game birds. The game birds that are free running around, or the game birds that you keep on a little rope. Bouncer says pork is cheap, but chicken is like a leg thigh is 69 cents a pound. Damn. Blind says, but they're a little tough because they're big birds. Must be old too. The kind you keep on a rope. Awesome. Haven't seen those since I was a kid. My dad and his brother had a few of them. My dad's brother kept the dogs and we kept the birds. Wine says about 7-pound chickens. Only chickens I know that get that big are Brahmas and Jersey Giants. Could be wrong though. But they make a family of 5 plus 4 grandkids happy. That's cool. Damn, I cut the shit out of my arm. I don't know how the hell I did that. I'm gonna have to check out Dirty Game Bird's channel. Can't beat it, feeding all up for $4.80. Yeah, no doubt, Blind. My right arm is acting like I pulled something other than my rooster. Yeah, I just found out today, Bouncer, that my nephew had a stroke. He's immobile, and he can nod his head, but he can't speak or write. So he's kind of tore up. All right, people, I got to go charge a headlight up so I can come back out, find my knife, and clean those 3 roosters. Is he very old? He's way younger than me. I think he's, let me see, probably 45 to 50, Bouncer, I would guess. I mean, not exactly sure of his age, honestly. Yeah, he's really young for it to happen, but my mom had 5 strokes and 2 heart attacks before she died of a brain aneurysm. Yeah, practically a kid. When I found out he had a stroke, it kind of freaked me out because he's not like overweight or anything either. You know, it's just strange, man. Strange. But then, who knows what kind of chemicals and crap are down there in Florida. And for years, he cleaned barnacles off boats, so I'm sure that didn't help at all. Send our words in some aspirin. I think he needs a little more than aspirin, but will do, man. Alright, everyone. Take care. Thanks for coming to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube today and in the future. Hopefully we'll see you guys again. Maybe tomorrow when the new quail show up. Pretty excited about them because they're really big. So, alright, take care, everyone. With that, peace. I'm out of here.